Alright, everybody, so there's no severe weather happening necessarily right now, but there's a big update with the tropics that I feel needs to be discussed. So I'm going to be doing that today. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start off with the National Hurricane Center here, starting off with the Atlantic. We have Tropical Storm Tammy, which we're going to break down the path of more later, but let's just say that's no good deal right there. Eastern Pacific, we have Hurricane Norma, which is also no good deal, but we're going to break down the path for it more in just a second. And then we have a disturbance here that has an 80% chance to form the next 7 days and a 20% chance to form the next 48 hours. Now, this could definitely head in the southwest Mexico direction, so we need to be looking out for this. It has a decent chance to form over the next few days, so I think that this is something that we're going to have to really keep an eye on to make sure that the situation doesn't escalate. Originally, I was thinking this was just going to be a fish storm, but it's really pointing in that southwest Mexico direction now. Central Pacific, we do not have anything as of right now, so Hawaii, you're good to go. Moving on to the tracks for our storms right now. We're going to start off with Tammy here. Tammy is currently a 45-mile-per-hour storm here and is eventually going to approach the Lesser Antilles pretty quickly, actually, here. By the time it makes landfall, it's going to be about a 65 to 70-mile-per-hour storm here with gusts maybe up to 75 or 80. So we're really going to have to watch here in the Lesser Antilles. We're already getting some stray rain showers from this thing, even a couple of torrential downpours here. So this is, like I said, no good deal. We're going to have a full-on tropical storm. This is your classic, typical tropical storm moving through the Lesser Antilles here. And it's most likely going to make landfall here around the 20th, which is Friday. So 1 p.m. Friday, this whole area is really going to want to watch this because this is going to be a bad situation for the people in the Lesser Antilles. So look out for that for sure. This is then going to head north and east and eventually turn into a 70-mile-per-hour storm. And we don't really know what it's going to do after that yet. At least I don't believe so. Maybe if we go to the National Hurricane Center, we can get a closer look. But no, it's not looking like it. So yeah, no good deal here. Tropical Storm Tammy, most likely not going to turn into Hurricane Tammy, but it's still a tropical storm. Storm surge, flooding rain, thunderstorms, maybe even a couple of tornadoes. This is an area that we're really going to have to watch for some damaging winds as well. And then we have Tropical Storm Norma as well, which this is actually a Hurricane Norma now with 80-mile-per-hour winds. It's expected to turn into Major Hurricane Norma. Okay, this is going to be a major hurricane, Category 3, with 115-mile-per-hour winds here. Now, luckily, it's not really going to impact anybody too hard. Maybe west central and southwest Mexico might get a kick from this with maybe some slight gusty winds, some little bit of tidal wave action, you know, but I don't think it's going to be terribly bad. But what is going to be terribly bad is whenever this moves off to the north and makes landfall as a Cat 1. We're expected to have a 75-mile-per-hour storm landfall here in the Baja California region, gusts potentially up to 90 miles an hour. This is going to be a one that we really need to watch because just earlier today it was expected to be a low-end tropical storm impact. Well, now it's expected to make a low-end hurricane impact. So you can see how quickly the course of things can change. At one point we were thinking this would have a Category 2 landfall, and it still definitely could. So this is a situation we're going to be watching very closely here. And southern Baja California, kind of going into Durango here in Mexico. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. This is a little bit different than what I normally do. If you want me to do another just like tropics breakdown whenever there's no other weather to talk about, I can definitely do that. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.